Okay. Even though I'm taking the LSAT this year, my the law school that I was trying to get into is Southern University right here in Louisiana, but they were supposed to be opening up right here in Shreveport, and that's why my heart and soul is just with them because they supposed to be opening up for us in Shreveport, and they said that they were opening in 2022, but it's only going to be for people that are in their third or fourth year of law school, just until they kind of get their foundation and get started, and then they were going to open it up to first and second year students. So even though I'm taking it so early, I was just trying to be well prepared for when things do get open. Um, so do you think that it should be a big goal of mine to just try to go and get in a law school anywhere they can be online, or just wait it out? Because I've been waiting a long time, so it's not no big deal to me.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, that's a tough call. I mean, on the one hand, like if you're willing to wait it out a little bit, then apply when they have the option to apply for new students. One option might be you start somewhere else and then transfer. I would never count on transferring, but hypothetically, maybe you could start somewhere else online largely. And then if they offer in person for you that you can do, then you could switch and transfer. But I would never count on transferring, but it's a possibility if that makes it workable for you. And who knows, maybe if the online thing works for you, you just keep with the online. But my one thing would be to never put yourself totally on one school in particular, in part because there's no guarantees, and also because scholarship money. If you have a couple of options, that gives you some leverage. And you don't have to play hardball about it or anything, but we're talking significant money here with tuition. It's worth giving yourself some options. If you could apply to a couple of schools, probably schools that are also geographically nearby, so that they actually consider them competitors to some extent and comparable to some extent, that can help you out a little bit there too.
Okay. The only reason why I was looking in Texas, but then everyone kept telling me that the bar for Louisiana is different from any other state. So it's better to try the law schools here in Louisiana because they can teach you to pass their bar.
That's a great point. Yeah, I mean, I could see Louisiana potentially, maybe it's due to the French connection. I'm not sure, but if it's possible that there's some legal differences there and the bar exam would be different content, then I could definitely see that being a valid point. So I might look at some schools that also, if it is, do you think it's due to the French connection? Because I'm not sure about that.
I don't really know. I don't even know what French Connection is. I work for Shreveport City Court, and they were the ones, I'm talking to the prosecutors and the attorneys and stuff, and they were the ones telling me, there's no point in wasting your money on real big colleges because at the end of the day, our bar, and we still on, I guess, like an older system of law, that, it would help me, but it's just better to learn from right here in Louisiana because our bar was different from everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when I say French connection, what I was referring to is like exactly that, the colonial history going back long enough when it was colonized by the French, that might have had some kind of impact on how the legal system was structured. There could be some details in there that I don't know how much they matter for the day to day, but they could be involved in some of the technical stuff inside the bar exam. That's that's up there. So I'd look into that a little bit further, maybe ask some of these schools in Louisiana what the deal is with that, so you can make an informed decision about like, are the differences significant and are they big enough to the point that they should influence where you choose to go to law school? So it might be something for you to do some research for and like talk with the schools, talk with some more practicing attorneys to see what it was like for them. And if there's an attorney who did law school out of state, then ask them, how much did that matter when it came to getting admitted to the Louisiana bar and passing that exam too? Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.